Hello again. Welcome to your second tutor training module. This is Ann Sullivan again, and today we're going to be talking about communication and building trust with our students. Okay, to start, let's start with a couple quotes about communication. I know that you believe that you understand what you think I said, but I am not sure you realize that what you heard is not what I meant. The biggest communication problem is we do not listen to understand, we listen to reply. The most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said. There's a lot to communication that is nonverbal, so watch for that. And good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. So hopefully we will help our students with their confusion and bring them clarity in their academics. So let's start with what's important to help our students succeed. We must be respectful of our students, kind, be a good listener. Sometimes you need to hear what else is going on to get past where they're struggling. Always be friendly, be diplomatic. Sometimes things don't go as we would like, but we still need to be diplomatic and work with our students as best as we can. Always stay positive. Be kind and empathetic with the students. Maintaining eye contact is phenomenal for helping to communicate and build trust. Work on some icebreakers and introductions, especially when you first start. Introduce yourself, let them know who you are. Tell your story. Why did you decide to start tutoring? Let them know a little bit about you, and they will feel much more comfortable working with you. Ask them about themselves. Show them that you care and you want to help them to continue with their success. You want to help them achieve their goals. And they need to know that you care about them, and you do so by asking them how their day goes. It's not just about the tutoring. There's a little bit of mentoring going on in the program as well. Always describe the facts and discuss what you can see and hear. Okay, when you're trying to explain something. So make your intentions clear so that they know what to expect. A good example is if you're working in math, let's work on this first example together. We'll do the second one together as well. Or I'm going to do the first example for you. The second one we're going to do together. And then the third one I want you to do on your own and try that one. And then we'll see where we're at. Let them know what to expect and what your intentions are for them. Okay. Next, ask a student what they already understand about the topic. That way you know where to start. Sometimes we think a student is much further along based on what the assignment is, but they're missing something. So we need to know what they already know and what they already understand about that topic, because they may be further ahead or further behind than where you think. And so that way we can start them where they need to be. Avoid the negatives. Okay, that's terrible for communication and for building trust. Refrain from the demeaning phrases. If you tell a student when you're starting out and you're going, oh, that's an easy problem, don't worry about it, they're going to struggle with that if it's not easy for them. So as much as we think saying, oh, this is an easy problem, you have to watch that may not be easy for them. So that's not a good way to start. Okay. It's better to say at the end when they're getting it, that wasn't so bad, right? So another thing is telling them that what they've done is all wrong. Much better to work on, this part you did is awesome. We have to work on fixing this part rather than it's all wrong. Definitely stay away from being impolite or any other negative comments about a student. Do not judge or interpret meaning for the listener. Okay, let them tell you what they interpreted from what you said. Also, do not judge or complain about the student's teacher. We want them to have a good, constructive relationship with their teachers. We don't want to hurt that relationship either. So we need to build and maintain trust with our students. Remember, trust is earned, respect is given, and loyalty is demonstrated. A betrayal of any one of those, and you can lose all three. Trust takes years to build, and it can take seconds to break and forever to repair. So please understand that and work carefully with your relationships with our students. The most expensive thing in the world is trust. It could take years to earn and just a matter of seconds to lose. To build a positive rapport with your student, be warm and inviting. Be enthusiastic and praise any progress you might see, even when it's just those little bitty steps that they're learning. They need to see and hear that they are learning something so they don't lose their interest and so that they don't lose their positive attitude themselves. Listen to your students' needs, being fully present with sensitivity and patience. A lot of students who are struggling need a lot of patience to help them understand what they're doing because they're frustrated. Also, express confidence in the student's ability to learn. A lot of them struggle. They think, oh, I can't do this. I've never been good at math. And so they need to be built up in their confidence. It takes baby steps sometimes, but if you're confident that they can do it, they're going to take that from you and start to instill it in themselves and learn more in their confidence. It is okay. Remember, if you do not know something, admit it, let them know. Hey, yeah, I don't know that. None of us know everything. Ask for help. That's okay. That's what we're here for. There are resources available to you. By making something up, you are going to lose trust with your student. Okay, being friendly is important, but you must be professional at all times. Remember, this is a professional relationship, not a friendship. We become friends with these students, but the professional relationship is much more important. You need to be on time, 10 minutes earlier than your student to be prepared for yourself for your tutoring center. You might need to get supplies out. You might need to just get in the mental mode, but please arrive earlier than the students. Manage your time and your students by staying on task. And at the end of the session, empower your students, sending them off with encouraging and positive words, and be sure to invite them back. If they feel like you want them to come back and they're having fun, make this a fun experience for our students, and they will want to come back and they will start enjoying learning all the more. Other helpful trust building ideas, we are going to be offering drinks and snacks. A hungry student really has a hard time concentrating, so definitely make sure that they know we have drinks and snacks for them. But those snacks, again, must come from the tutoring program, the ministry, so that we keep watch for allergies and that kind of stuff. Also, allow breaks as needed. Every student has a different need for breaks. Some need them more often. Others can work for longer chunks of time. So you have to respect what your students' needs are. There's no set times for breaks. They need to take them as they need them. However, 15-minute break and 5 minutes working isn't probably going to do the trick. So try to keep the breaks on the small side and more often if necessary so that they can get their work done and they're using their time wisely. Other things to watch for, please be aware of and sensitive to and respectful of students with both physical disabilities and learning disabilities. Sometimes these disabilities you don't visually see that they have a disability, but you still need to be sensitive to them. When tutoring difficult students, take a deep breath, do the job to the best of your ability. If you need more help, please reach out to the leaders of the program. That's what we're here for. If you need to take a break, ask another tutor if they would be willing to watch your student for a few minutes and work with them. Sometimes exchanging students works when you have a difficult student. If you're really having an issue with a particular student and you need to not work with that student, it's not working, please let us know. There might be another tutor who just naturally works really well with that style of student. So don't be afraid to let us know. Okay, so that covers our general building trust and communication module. Thank you very much.